Hey everybody, Hostron here with our second Star Trek First Edition video gameplay. This time it's going to be me, the Hostron, versus Kris, the old pro sans to be. Say hi, Kris.
Hello, everybody. This time I actually have to play. I don't get to just talk shit, so this ought to be interesting. However, I'm hearing we may have a vampire hobbit, one Jules Melhart from Austria, filling the role of resident shit talker for this match. He's planning to jump on in a little bit, so we'll see what he has to say when he finally gets here.
He's here. We've got him on the table, but he has not joined the Zoom call yet. And when he needs to join the Zoom call, he'll have to shout at us in here or something like that, because I'm going to be using what little brain power I have right now in order to try to play this game without making horrendous screw ups. For those at home, I have spent this last week suffering from really bad insomnia. I've gotten very little sleep. What sleep I get is terrible, and it has made life very miserable for me. But I think I've pulled myself together for this game. It will not be an excuse for why I will lose this one, because the real reason I might lose this one is because Kris is a good player and he's playing a deck that he's played a lot, and I'm playing fun nonsense. So for the players at home, this is what I'm doing right here. It's these two fun little cards right here is what I'm doing.
I don't think you're sharing your screen yet, dude. I see you and I see me. I don't see your lackey table yet.
You don't, because you're not going to.
I want to, though. That's not fair.
You want to see what I'm doing with the cards in my hand? Okay, sure.
People will always triumph because good is dumb, Kevin. Like, you know
well, then it's a good thing that I am not dumb, so my good does triumph.
Right. All right. Fair enough. Well, that's why I brought in my sidekick. He can talk shit to you while I play. Speaking of which, I probably should have said that up front. This is most likely going to be a not safe for work video for you folks that are watching it, only because Kris has been working from home now for over a year. He's grown a COVID mullet. What little filter I had to begin with, I don't have at all anymore. I just say whatever's in my brain. Kevin can attest to that.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, this should be fun. I mean, this is just two old friends playing the game that we all love, and he's, I think, doing some new hotness. I have a couple things that I'm trying to look at myself, but Kevin's a much faster deck builder than I am, so I'm poking around at him. But I'm playing some old and busted stuff. This is a deck I played about 3 years ago. I'm gonna run. It's KCA.
Okay. Kris will see what I'm doing here very momentarily. He's already somewhat aware of what it is that I'm doing, because of course we talk about what we're going to do and stuff like that for the purposes of making this video not suck balls. And so we decided that we were going to run decks against each other. They're not going to be like a horrendous matchup against each other. So let's go ahead and just get it started. Call it odds or evens, Kris.
Odds or evens. What a weird thing to say. I thought we were going to do the Robert Peterson way of deciding, where you roll like 5 dice and then you add them up and divide by pi, and then the closest to Z ends up winning. So
well, we could do the Robert Peterson Fibonacci numbers, but I feel like keeping it simple for my my insomnia-addled brain today.
I'm gonna go evens for Stevens and see what happens.
There you go. You are first.
Oh, I can't even remember what the fucking even number is. 6 is an even number, dipshit. I work in banking, by the way. Wow.
All your brain cells are growing out through the back of that mullet right now.
You're not wrong. Now I feel bad for women. Like, your hair gets so hot, and my back of my neck's never been hot in my life, and now it is. So I got a couple of doorways.
I've got a Civil War as well. And we're going to play Queensberry of Marksman rules. Okay, Coakley, knock it off. Knock it off, Ben Pinks. You need to settle down.
What that was.
Settle down, little one. Good
I
lord.
can see Binks, and if Kevin can see me, our puppy Kiara is laying right next to me while we're doing this. So you both might, anyone watching at home, and Jules might be in for some barking here in a minute.
Yeah, and then if Coco hears barking through the TV, she's gonna like start staring at it, give it the old puppy death stare. But we're gonna play Marcus's Queensberry rules this time, Chris. So there we go.
Queensberry rules. What the fuck is that card? I'm actually kind of curious to see how this works because I've heard of this deck. I've never played it. And Kev, if you want to email,
we've got Jules. Jules is in the house now.
He's now in. Okay, he figured his shit out, huh?
Yep.
Sort of. Sort of. He was just telling me, like, are you going to email me the link? And I was like, no, we're not going to email you the link. Just scroll up, dumbass. All right. So Kevin's got the Civil War and Esquires. I got to read this for real. I don't even know what this does. I know it's, like, not fun for my deck.
So what it is it's basically shuffle up, spray and pray. It's spray and pray.
That's what I do when I go deer hunting.
It's cheese.
Oh boy, the vampire hobbit's here. Get ready, everybody.
Oh man.
Jules, Kevin, Jules.
Kevin Jules. Yeah.
Whoops.
Is that a shot of your crotch, Jules? Holy cow! Keep that at home.
What?
So we just started. You can introduce yourself if you'd like. I don't think anybody watching has any idea who you are.
Okay, I'm the most beautiful guy in the whole galaxy.
Don't sell yourself short, Jules. You gotta be at least, the greater Sagittarius cluster. I mean, come on.
Right.
Okay. As you know, I'm an omnipotent being. Yeah. Shut the fuck up and play.
Oh wow.
All right. Okay.
Well,
Okay.
So Jules, that's fair. Jules is the European organized play coordinator. That's all I will say. So if you have anything organized play related, buy the man a beer and then ask him a question. I think is a pretty fair statement.
What? He has to buy me a beer?
People have to buy you a beer for you to ask them.
Yeah, but excuse me, not an American beer.
Fair.
If you buy me an American beer, you have to buy me 3 or 4 to have the same thing as here. So, I find it quite interesting. Do you have seeded your missions?
We're getting there.
Are you downloading some wormholes, Chris, or not? Or are you just gonna think about it?
I suppose. I mean, I got all this crap I gotta get out here. This deck seeds very little. For anybody watching home, this deck seeds all of 22 dilemmas. This was like probably my favorite fortress deck of all time, and only 8 other seed cards. However, you end up shitting out about 20 other seed cards from various cards. As Kevin pointed out, stable wormholes where these are coming from.
Okay, so let me just double check. Let me double check here. Flippity flip. Okay. Do I have anything else in the doorway phase? No, I do not. So, go ahead.
All right. So mirror quadrant planet mission.
Boop. Boop.
So
Chris, sorry, rendezvous.
Rendezvous. That's a nice looking foil, Jules, isn't it? That we made.
Oh yeah.
Badlands. I feel like this one is not supposed to be where it is right now. But that I don't think I wanted this deck to come out. I don't remember. It's been a while since I played this deck.
The Moon and the Badlands. Okay. Attending Royal's function.
That's a cool mission. You're like trying. I'm really surprised actually to see Kevin going on either side of the wormhole. Usually when I put out mirror missions, people don't do that. Because now I'm going to push his mission away. Not going to let you jam it up with this other region, but this one's not in the region, is it? Oh, it is, but not one that exists.
All right. Attack at rare phenom.
Attack at the Undertaker. That's what I always call that card.
Yep.
What the hell is this mission? This must have been like the last draft of this deck. I put this thing in here.
Well, you know, you get it's 35 points for very little, if as long as you've got one of your many like cloaking device mirror ships.
Right, there's so many.
Let me slide that over for you. All right.
No, I did that intentionally. I busted it up because I know there's another mission coming from the.
Oh, gotcha. All right. Reallocation of dividends.
I just love that card.
All right. Let's just drop it over here.
Okay.
There it is.
Now, what did James Heaney do with our region rules? Like, I can't fully decide where this goes. It has to go left or right.
It has to go on either side of your existing Bajor.
Right, really?
Yeah. Because this is Bajor region. This is Bajor region. So you have. So this is Badlands region. So figure that out again. Try again.
I play bad.
Try again.
No, I know that. I'm doing it right. God. Because this came out second, so it means it's supposed to go over here.
No.
No. Okay, so it's supposed to go over here?
Yeah.
So I've totally fucked this up already.
Yeah.
That's great.
I get a Bajor region mission. And I have to go on either side now as well. I can't shove it up right in here.
This is so shitty. No, isn't this ruling shitty?
Oh, you're asking is the ruling shitty? I don't disagree with the rule, but I guess I have not played this deck since that rule got made, so I'm honestly very confused.
Let's go like that.
I think it makes sense in the grand scheme of things, because then you can't just decide how your whole space line works, which you shouldn't be able to.
Yep.
So now you have a Bajor, you have a Cardassia, you have okay.
Yep.
I have a so this has to go based on the rule either here or here, right?
Correct.
Isn't that shit?
I kind of like it actually. I don't really want to do that mission, and I want to keep Kevin from his. I don't mind too much. It's different. I will give it that. All right, Jules, you got to take over because now Kevin and I got to do dilemmas and go into the.
Well, I got one more mission.
Oh, that's right. Fuck.
What should I do?
You gotta keep the dialogue going while Kevin and I go into
the
quiet,
dialogue.
Quiet time doing dilemmas.
Yeah.
All right, we're just gonna put Cardassia right. Yeah.
Especially Mr. Kevin Yeager, because he has seeded the Squires rules, has a lot to think about how he sees dilemmas.
I know. I have
very
so
important.
I have so much thinking to do.
Yeah. So honestly, Kris, you have to shut the fuck up because he has to be very concentrated.
Right, you got to think a lot. Kev for sure has to think a lot. What do you? I don't even know how this works. You just lay them down there, shuffle them, and go.
Well, you shuffle them up, and then you start placing them randomly. Like, you know.
How in Lackey can you not know where they are? I guess is my question.
I think you play it in a separate pile and shuffle it, and then you place it. Am I right?
I honestly have no idea. I'm more curious because in Lackey you can always see your own card, right? Like
let's go to reveal all, none, and shuffle. Yep, now I can't see it.
Okay.
Yep, I just had to do reveal, none, and shuffle. So.
Kiara is very upset at the cat right now. That's what everybody's hearing. Because how dare the cat exist?
Yeah. Mr. Sonsby, please shut up. You have to be concentrated.
I don't. What do you think I'm doing? I'm making a mess. I have 22 dilemmas. I love doing this.
Yeah.
I love doing this. You just keep turning them over and putting them out there and just keep going and going.
Hey, come on. To be a first edition master, you have to play decks with only 12 dilemmas and win tournaments. Then you can call yourself.
Pretty sure Coach K is one with what, 8? think you had 8 dilemmas one time.
6.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah, I literally seeded 1 dilemma underneath each mission, and then I rolled 22. 24 other seed cards.
And not
well,
only
this was a calm deck, am I right?
No, it was just Dominion Slaughter.
Oh.
It was enjoy your 2 turns before I'm on top of you, killing all your guys.
Actually, it was enjoy yourself 1 turn, and then I'm on top of you. I designed it so that I literally, no matter what quadrant my opponent started in, I would start right on top of them. So
well, that makes me feel good on them. As Barry Winchester would say, that feels good on the whole.
Yeah.
But I have to say, Kris, I'm quite impressed how organized your dilemma stack thing is working.
Well, aren't we playing Tui? I thought I just had to shuffle it.
Well, I did.
No,
I'm playing Tui.
Your opponent has to shuffle it.
Oh, I got confused. I thought we both were gonna just.
No,
play.
you can build combos.
That seems overrated.
Yeah, it's completely broken.
Is that fair?
Holy shit!
I can't even find all the dilemmas from I have too many dilemmas. Said no, but another first edition player of all ever. All right, these 2 go together. I know that. No, they don't.
Holy shit! My beer is almost empty.
That's bad for commentating.
Mm.
It's a bold move, Cotton. Kevin and I are gonna just keep saying stuff like that from what movie was that, Kevin? That's Dodgeball, right?
It's a bold move, Cotton.
It's a bold move.
Let's see how it plays out for him.
Yeah, that's what he says when they forfeit, right?
Yeah. Fuck you, Chuck Norris.
Yeah, they have to forfeit. He's like, it's a bold move. Let's see how it plays out.
Holy fuck, Kris, what are you doing?
We're getting word now that Average Joe's has forfeited the match.
What am I doing? I'm trying to find all of my dilemmas. I have too many.
Yeah.
I'm sort of I know it looks like a huge mess, but I'm sort of getting them figured out. I need to find one. All right, that one goes. This one.
So I thought it was more clear, Kris, in the pregame that I'm like, you need to play a deck that's gonna be, visually pleasing for video recording. Not hot mess. This is hot mess. Okay, this doesn't make for good viewing.
Sorry that I have 22 dilemmas. What do you want me to do?
You're introducing me to a interesting viewing capable.
Fuck you guys! You're not helping.
Sorry. Don't distract the pajama guy.
This goes with this. Yeah, I'm. Kevin, do you remember when we were having issues about where Worlds was going to be held?
Yeah.
So that's a Jules and I inside joke where we were, and now everyone's going to know. I said, I want it. I said in complaint to certain people who wanted to host Worlds. I was like, well, I want to fucking host it at my house in my pajamas, but I don't get what I want either. And Jules latched onto that, and now he's always like, well, I want to play at Worlds in your pajamas. That's been what he says all the time.
No, that's not true.
That's not the joke.
In your pajamas, with you in your pajamas.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Little bit I missed.
Yeah, sorry.
Wasn't there a Will Ferrell bit in Saturday Night Live where like he and Chris Kattan's literally in his trousers with him or something?
I feel like that's a thing, but I honestly don't know. It is very weird.
We had Worlds in Vienna with Neil Matthews only with the belt.
I do recall that picture.
Yeah.
That's burned into my memory. I'll never get it out of.
Mm-hmm. But I've seen it live.
I'd rather not.
It was quite fun, but we have destroyed Neil Matthews. He was asleep at the last day. The whole last day he was sleeping.
You ran him out of energy, huh?
Yeah.
That doesn't quite seem possible. I feel like that's got to be a lie somehow, because I've never seen the Neil Jack in the Box ever wind down.
I guess it does. That is also news to me. I have no idea what the dog is barking about right now. She's angry at something. I'm almost done, maybe, I think.
Okay, get another beer.
That seems fair. That seems fair. Okay. These, what happens with these cards?
So I'm just gonna go ahead and start placing under your missions here because, you know.
That seems legit.
Boop.
That whole combo's in the wrong spot. I think that goes to this. Too many ones.
At least we don't have a duplicated mission.
Yeah. I'm assuming looking at this mission set that you're playing the new hotness, but I guess I don't know for sure. I am kind of intrigued. All right, I think I'm finally done. If I'm not, I'm good enough. I mean, all I see is Dominion icons and Cartrashia.
Feels like it'd be a safe bet.
Well, I'm actually kind of. It must be Dominion Cardashing like treaty, right? How else are you doing this? All right. Almost there. We're almost there. Okay. Do you have any? I know obviously you're doing Squires rolls. No one can see what I'm doing, but my general thing with a deck like this, people, is you'll notice I put two dilemmas way over here because I just don't see Kev going anywhere near it. I expect him to hang out somewhere down here on the bottom. So I think every other one has 4. If he's going to fly from here down to here, he's going to find a warship waiting for him right there. Let's be real. We're just going to wave and say hi, and maybe you'll fly there and maybe you won't. All right, so I don't have a lot of other seeds, obviously. I hope not. Jeez. So I got to remember to do all this, right? Tribunal? That doesn't matter.
Let's just go ahead and drop.
I got to get an emblem. I know I got to get an emblem somewhere. Where the hell was I supposed to get that?
We'll put Terok Nor here at the characterized neutrino emissions.
That seems good.
We're going to call it the way station because you're going to park your warship here at the wormhole. I'm going to stop here along the way and then make it across.
That seems fair.
I'll pass the blockade by stopping at the way station first.
Yeah, it seems fair. I don't like it, but that seems fair. This goes... I guess it doesn't really go there. It goes over here. Yeah. It gets me...
It goes where it goes.
One of these things.
All right. I will... I'll drop a tribunal as well.
The other one is from the other one.
Yep.
Use barfing stuff out. I'm not even done barfing yet.
Be completely correct as hidden agenda, so they have to be closed.
Oh, fuck you.
No, don't fuck me.
I forgot they were even hidden agendas. They've never hidden them when I play this deck. You just immediately flip them.
All right, let's just reshape the quadrant right now.
I'm gonna also do that.
Let's we all serve.
We all surf?
We all surf.
That should have like a boogie board on it. We all surf.
Yep.
So you go get a hidden agenda that's a treaty, right?
Yep. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna play the card that I hate so much because I'm gonna challenge myself to see what it can do.
Kiara's interested.
So whoa, interested. Puppy alert.
Yeah, so interested she almost stepped on the keyboard there. I'm going to reshape, but I am not going to surf. I'm going to get Regent's flagship, which, in case I'm not done barfing out stuff, that gets this, which gets that, I think.
Yep.
Right?
Yes, it does.
I don't remember how to play this deck.
I have an alliance with the Sona.
Oh yeah, everything new. Great. Hee
He's got lots of new stuff. I have in Lackey and in real life completely disrespected the table space, as everybody can see, because I have all this crap that's just out here. Where do you want me to put this so we don't lose it? Should I just set it over here?
Yeah, just, it's fine.
Until you blow up my neg bar, and then I'll put it in the trash. I think I'm finally out.
I have got the Dominion Command to get the Central Command. I have Sign Support Personnel. I have an Ultimatum. I have a Hidden Agenda. I have a Strategic Base. And we're going to get some help. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get some help.
What the fuck does that card do?
Power. Wonder
shit.
Dilemma Powers Twin activate.
Let me help. See, I don't want your help.
No.
Tools, do you want his help? I don't want his help. See,
No. Especially if you're playing Bloody Dominion, there is no love interest. No. That doesn't work. No.
Well, I feel like they
doesn't even know what sex is.
I gotta say, I know it's early because that card's recently been released. But don't you have to AI this with the Intendant and anyone? Like, just if it's
okay, sorry. Yeah, if the Intendant and Esri are together, then they could let everyone help.
Right? We would let them help us. They would definitely be allowed to help us.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm dropping sites down, Chris. So if you have any sites you'd like to add into the...
Does anybody remember when you could only see 30 cards? Like, I feel like the game doesn't do that anymore. We see like 45 now. Look at all this shit. Oh, I really want to be a dick and give you my sites. Where are mine? I have them somewhere. Sites. Which ones do you have?
I don't have ops, so if you have ops and you want to stick ops in there.
I think I got ops. Not that I'm going to do anything with it, but I think I have it. Cargo Bay Document Ops. Bet you don't have that one either.
Oh, I definitely don't got that one.
That just lets us randomly show up.
Okay, ruling question. You can see the commander's office without an ops?
Correct.
Yep. You've always been able to do that. That's a 1998 rule, Jules. You're not old enough.
Yeah, I'm yes, I'm that old. Okay, thanks. Thanks for mentioning.
No, I'm saying you weren't playing in '99 when Kevin and I were doing shit like this, and Dan Bell had the stacking rule to win a continental type championship.
Hey, back then I had other shit to do.
Oh wow, shots fired! All right, okay. So I'm gonna get us started. I think.
Okay.
I got the Intendant in my opening hand. I feel like that's good.
I'm going to ref pile myself a Q the ref.
For all the brokenness that's forthcoming. God, I know that this is not an awesome draw because I don't have a Maquis person in my hand. I don't actually know what to do with it either, so... I think I'm supposed to go and get Worf because the Intendant's in my hand. As my card play. Does he mention her? He mentions her. No, he doesn't. Does Garrick does though? I'll get Garrick instead because then I can play her.
I'll flip my treaty because
reasons. Right. Free play the Intendant because of him. Free play jeez. I got a free play Klingon or a This guy is like kind of your superhero in this deck. He just does work.
Yeah, oh yeah, he
got the
does.
archaeology for and engineer for. I don't remember some other dilemma that I need an engineer for.
He does the things.
He does a lot of things.
And he's pretty.
I don't know about pretty. Man, yeah, this is a bad draw. Can't.
Mine isn't much better.
I can't staff that ship, which sucks, and I can't study Divergent History yet, which also sucks. So, I gotta figure out what I'm supposed to do. I think I just. Oh, I know it. I actually screwed it up. I was supposed to go to Kira. I will just draw to end. Go ahead.
All right. My problem is that my Dominion engineer showed up on the wrong person, the exact wrong person. So now I have to make a decision as to how I want to do this. So I think we'll do it. Ooh, that's an interesting thought. I suppose I could do it that way.
Yeah.
This is supposed to work turn one most of the time. And apparently, this is the one time it doesn't really want to work. It wants to sort of work, not fully work.
That makes me feel good because I think I screwed that up. When you draw the intended, I'm supposed to get Kira. I totally forgot that.
Oh, I see.
Because then you would draw. You get a draw.
Yeah. All right. Oh wait. No. Sorry. So if I do it, 1, 2, I get it that way instead. I leave the door open. Yeah, leave the door open to what means more to me right now. I think this is what means more to me. Okay. We'll go free play founder leader. We will we all serve Rava. That gets me a card draw. Convert that to a ship with Dominion Command.
So a card draw, not an end turn draw. That's important to know.
Yep. So we'll grab a Green Warship. And then our card play is going to be Damar. And we're going to go ahead and just special download a thought right now. Oops. Let's go get our thought at this moment. Let's have a thought right now.
You want to have some thinking.
Yep, I want to put some thinking into play. Yeah, do I want Gore or do I want Cran? Let's not do him. Let's go to the other one. We'll go to the Q's tent and get Thought Pran.
Okay.
And then we're just going to load up onto the Breen Warship, fly to here. Damar is my Dominion engineer. Let's put you guys on your appropriate crew. We're going to download a remote supply depot into equipment. So we're going to grab a gun from the Q's tent. And another gun from the draw deck. Then that will trigger strategic base, which I will discard to draw 3. We will beam set equipment onto the ship. We have a Thought who is a general. So we're going to download a objective. Well, sorry. Do I want to? Yeah, we'll move back, and then we'll do that. We'll download the objective of Wheel of One Big Happy Family onto Cardassia.
With what card?
Sorry, taking charge right here.
Yeah, that's what I figured it was.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then is there anything else I can or want to do? I don't believe so. I'll just draw to end the turn.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I was asked to give some insight here. So we have Kris Sons to be on the one hand, who has a very sexy lady, quite naked on the Regency 1, but she's quite alone. On the other hand, we have Kevin Yeager, who has played a female, not as pretty, and
Are you saying that this is not beautiful? Are you body shaming my founder leader?
Right.
You need to get out of here with that. You get out of here with that body shaming, Jules.
And an alcoholic, and with the mighty power of the alcoholic, he was able to build a new outpost. So Star Trek STCGG is a perfect game for alcoholics. So thanks.
He says while slurring his words.
I have no idea what Jules just said. My card play, I'm gonna go get Worf since I'm not drawing. I'll do it the old-fashioned way. I'm gonna do the Pride of the Fleet way, I guess.
All right.
Intendant free play. Card Trashian free play with flagship.
You bet.
As we learned before, I didn't have any Maquis in my opening hand. I still don't. But these idiots can at least get going on stuff that Worf likes to get. So Worf's gonna go get taking charge. Worf's gonna go get Pride of the Fleet, which also goes on the Neglar. Smiley's gonna get Tinkerer. This is why people need ref cards right here. Bang, bang, bang. I'm just gonna special down like 50 things. Since I'm in here, shit, let's get Garrett's gun too. Let's just keep going. I think that's all of them now. The Regency 1 is going to undock, I guess. Everybody fly down to here. Same thing that Kevin did. I'm going to taking charge.
Yep.
With to drop my draw card
yep.
onto that mission. And I'm staffed, I'm undocked in the mirror quadrant, so I'll end up getting a Pride of the Fleet draw, so at least get one extra draw this turn. I'm gonna have to speed this up with this, I think. If I don't draw my key, draw 1, draw 2, and it's over to Kev.
Okay. All right, so Snot Rocket to draw a card.
Flick a booger. I like Snot Rocket, actually. I feel like they should get rid of that person and just change his name.
And then we will free play a Rava to the Central Command. We will card play Terrell to protect my treaty, not that I really think it was ever in danger.
Oh, it's for sure in danger.
And then we're going to play a couple of equipments over here to the Remote Supply Depot for free.
Those look like aggressive weapons. Somebody said he wasn't going to come rape me, and I'm seeing guns and I'm seeing blade weapons.
And then we're going to, we'll load up. We'll fly to here. We'll beam those up. We're going to use taking charge to download another One Big Happy Family. All right, now I have a decision to make. So both of these missions have 4 underneath them, right?
I think everything down there has 4.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured.
When you guys were talking so much trash when I was making those combos, I actually don't know what's where.
Oh, well, that's win for me, I guess. I'm going to... Let's assign support personnel. And we'll go get, I believe it has to be Jasad. No, it's not Jasad in this deck, is it? It is not Jasad in this deck. In this
Assign
deck,
support personnel.
it is Belva.
What? Who?
Sexiest female. That's what it is. So.
Okay. For your fault. Okay.
Jules, who did you say had to play?
No. I'm quiet.
Just so we're clear. Wait until my turn.
I'm just asking questions.
All right, we're gonna fly back to here. So we've used what, 7 range. Let's cue the referee.
She a comfort woman? That text sure makes me think she was.
Get defend homeworld. Defend homeworld is going to just get
No.
secure homeworld.
What's wrong with?
Yeah. Okay.
Why don't you just slow your roll, Jules? Comment on the rules after I'm done executing my play.
I was confused by no. I was like, what's no?
He was going to say I can't download another personnel, and I'm like, why don't you just be quiet until I'm done actually making my play?
Okay,
Did you really?
So
No, I mean, honestly, so I'm confused. You defended for HQ secure? I've never seen that in my entire life.
Yeah, it's a thing.
You can do that?
It's totally a thing.
All right.
Or any HQ card.
All right.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Except return orb to Bajor. That's important.
Except return orb to Bajor.
Not returning the orbs.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna leave you and you and you, and I need you.
How many guys do you have out, Kev? I feel like you have more people than I do.
Oh God,
maybe you
no.
just have like
No,
you just have
totally.
like 12 weapons.
You and I have about the same number of people in play. I'm pretty sure.
I have 6.
But you're so pretty, Kris.
Well, she's right here.
Oh yeah. I really had a crush on her when I was a kid.
Here's a quick preview of my next turn, Jules.
All right. So we're gonna beam these 4 different species, and one of them has a Cardassian affiliation. Okay. And then the Breen warship's gonna make its way over to here to the Krasari rendezvous.
Okay.
And
so
then
the Breen
these,
warship's running away.
Yeah,
these 4 beaming down to Cartrashia.
Yeah, because to be perfectly honest, if God is anywhere to be found, then they're not passing God. So we're gonna have these 4 attempt, and then that will trigger 1 big happy family. So I'll draw 3.
Okay.
And I'll face the first dilemma.
Probe.
I will abandon.
Imagine that. We don't have quite enough shit on this mission. Here's another card on top of it.
Right.
I think it's worth noting that we're both kind of doing the same thing. It's interesting that this is the new hotness, and it's going to just draw from doing an objective, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. And we were doing that 3 years ago.
Yep. The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Right. Here you go.
All right, and I'm just going to draw to end the turn.
Okay, second round is over. So, my input on this. Kris Sonseby has played 2 of the most marvelous characters of the Star Trek universe, Mr. Worf and especially Miles Edward O'Brien, since we know from lower decks, who is the most important guy who has ever served Starfleet, but he is thinking they are unimportant. And Kevin Yeager brought in a Cardassian female who he believes is beautiful.
Believes, knows. I know she's beautiful. Look how beautiful she is.
Jules,
Look at that! Look at that! Look at that perfect paint job! Look at that perfect paint job right
yeah,
there.
definitely. There's a lot of paint on that one.
Oh yeah.
Really
but,
odd.
But on the other hand, Kevin Yeager has made the first mission attempt.
Right,
and,
that's important.
And there was a bubble, and he was afraid of that bubble, and so he abandoned.
Are you just gonna repeat everything that happened in the turn in like your turn summary there?
Yeah.
I like it. All right. I'm finally playing a Maquis person. He's a Bolian.
Nice.
I'm gonna play an Overseer Odo as a Cartrashian because then he's free over there.
Okay.
I'm gonna play Hotness #2.
Oh yeah.
Names the Intendant. Card play is gonna be a ship, so he's gonna switch over to Bajoran. That's why I actually have him in that sleeve. This ship's just going to chug back here so it doesn't get blown up to gods. We're both equally afraid of the exact same thing. I'm going to pull a sexy woman, and she's going to bone a Bolian.
Nice.
No.
She likes the color blue.
He doesn't have a choice. That's the only person that there she can bone. So she's.
Well, she's never been. She never was very picky, so.
Right. I mean, beggars can't be choosers at this point. She just wants to get it on and draw some cards. So I drew for that. And I pulled them out of there. I need to pull the cloaking device out of there. And I have to have like a weird number, right? Between 5 and 9. What an odd thing to say. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go with like 6. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I generally, anybody who has played me in this game knows that I attempt with reckless abandon. I just grab 8 people and go. I never think about if I can solve it.
Well, this deck that I'm playing, Kris, is kind of the same thing. I mean, it's basically just like, what 4 Daryls can I put together to like just randomly like face things? You know, I'll worry about the engineer, leadership, computer skills, security, honor, treachery later.
Right. Oh yeah. So I'm loading up on the ship, and I'm gonna fly over here. This other one, because I don't really care if this one blows up.
Mm-hmm.
And they're gonna go attempt and trigger it for a 4 draw. I think I got a 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4. And something I should have done like an hour ago. I'm gonna get a Q ref with one of those draws.
Sure.
Should have got. If I had been drawing like this deck usually does, I would have Brile in this attempt. But I don't. So I'm going to get a ref, and then what am I going to do? Draw 3 then?
So you attempted with 6 people, right?
I went with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yes.
Okay. Just making sure.
So I ref 1. My chat log's not caught up at all. I drew 1 for 2. I should draw 3, draw 4, right? Total 4.
Yep.
Okay. And then they are going to attempt, and like Kevin said, I have no idea what's there. So this goes away, right? Pointers. This is a.
Yep. That goes to your point box.
Woo! I'm winning. Game over.
Yep. All right. So apparently the very first dilemma is going to be the Metron's Arena.
What is that? One personal opponent's choice. With no. Okay. And then you may download Sasulk.
I'm not going to download to Sulk.
I think you should.
And break my reshape? No, thank you.
What's up, Jules?
Squire's rules.
Oh, we got to stop somebody at random first. He's right. Sorry. We gotta randomly stop someone to Squire's rules first, and then I'll get to choose from the remaining people.
I love that the drunk guys know
Holy shit, I'm completely drunk and I know the cards better than you do. Oh shit.
I've literally never played with Squire's rules before, so.
I just said that. So stop somebody. I hope it's. I actually know who I want you to stop. Okay.
Okay, so did you stop somebody at random, or am I doing that?
No, I'll do it. I'll just do it. Dink. Reveal to owner. Okay. Now everybody gets to see. Esri, Korek, Garrick, Trepar, Smiley.
Okay, so it's your crew 1. These are the people that are unstopped, huh?
Yeah, crew 1 is fine. You stopped Odo, I guess. Looks like Odo's got stuff.
Yep. Where's the fucking mission at? All right, officer security ×2, huh?
You're never gonna be able to pick on mission skills. Like
No,
this,
I know.
this deck's got like the mission skills.
I just don't want you to randomly actually solve the damn mission on me.
Oh, fair enough. We stopped Odo.
Yeah, so that's already done it. So let's send Korvik away.
That makes sense. So he gets thrown to the next planet in the same region or in the same
space line.
Nearest planet. Okay.
Nearest planet. Yep.
He's not even stopped, is he?
No, he's not stopped.
That's good, actually. Okay.
Oops.
Then what happens?
All right, and then we gotta do the next dilemma. So we stop someone at first. We stop someone first at random.
Yeah. Yep. I'm trying very hard to click reveal to all, none, and shuffle, and it just will not do that at all. Okay. There it is. So stop. Reveal to owner all. And then we see what it is. It'd be really funny if I still had that. I have Smiley.
Well, no, hold on. I get to kill somebody first, then you get to check. I kill first. Remember?
You're never gonna. You can't kill Smiley. Is my point. No one ever can kill Smiley.
Kevin, excuse my question.
Yep.
Don't you have the Sulk in your deck?
No. Why would I have Sulk in my deck?
To kill someone.
No, to break my reshape? Are you stupid or something?
Oh, yeah. Excuse me.
I literally said that like 2 minutes ago.
You did say that. Okay, so person with highest integrity or fewest dots?
Well, it looks like it's going to be Smiley. So I'm not going to let you pass it with Smiley.
That's so dumb. Usually Smiley's with like some two skilled scrub.
Yep,
okay,
so Smiley dies.
Geo, 2 treachery. I don't have 2 security. There stops. Okay.
Okay.
Valid. That's funny that he died. To me, I think that's funny.
That is.
Yeah, you
thematic.
Randomly stopped Trepar. Trepar would have died to that otherwise. Okay, so this guy is going to beam up to the ship because he's not stopped.
Yep.
The attempts failed. I don't have a pride trigger right now, but and I think I already used the study divergent, right? Pretty sure.
All right.
Yeah, you did.
So I just get 1 draw, and then it's your turn.
All right.
That was so funny. What does that require? That was hard. It's like 2 security, 2 treachery. I can kill somebody first.
So you have like what? Like 4 people on this planet over here?
On what planet?
The planet that you attempted over here?
Oh.
Yeah, why are you gonna come shoot him?
I don't know. I'm thinking about it. You never know me. I'm crazy Kevin sometimes.
How are you gonna get through the wormhole and not be stopped? I got no problem. You come through there and you're stuck there.
Yeah.
That makes me.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's called weighing options, Chris. It's not called making decisions yet.
I'll give you an option. If you come through that wormhole, you're gonna find 2 more ships up your ass. Both in my hand. Yeah, Vang and another board ship.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and play Rava for free to the Central Command.
For the first time, yeah.
Idanatal is going to come in for free from We All Serve. He'll convert to a card draw. I'm going to take it as a card draw. Cool. And then card play is going to be...
Yeah.
Drazmataz.
Draz. That's a new card too, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What I feel like we should probably point out is Kevin and I actually talk like this when we're playing in real life. Like we are generally giving each other the needle at every opportunity. He's saying he's gonna come get me. I'm like, come and try. We're maybe not even swearing as much because we're usually in front of other people, but there's definitely the same talk.
All right. So we're gonna have Thought Pran download another copy of One Big Happy Family from someplace. I don't know what part of my deck it's coming from yet. Okay, it's not the draw deck apparently. So it's going to be the Q's tent. There it is. Ba-bam. Then the Breen Warship's going to fly back to Cardassia. And we're going to figure out who's actually going to be involved in doing what's going to happen next. So we're leaving equipment behind. Equipment's being left behind. Oops.
You don't have an STP either, do you? Neither is do.
All right, so equipment's being left behind for sure. Because I'm not risking it against 4 dilemmas right now. That seems like a dumb idea. So
I don't see that stupid card. Was it equipment malfunction? That's a 2E card.
yeah.
Jules is quiet again.
Yeah.
Disruptor overload.
Yeah.
Oh,
Disruptor overload.
Kevin beat me with that card one time.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry,
Let's send the Breen Warship back with 4 people on board: a Founder, a Vorta, a Jem'Hadar, and a Breen. They're going to attempt this mission. I'm going to draw 3.
Where do yours go? Do they get discarded when you draw?
No, they just stay there.
That to me is weird.
Because they eventually have like that. If once I solve, they have bonus text. So.
Okay, so you're at Krisari, right?
Yep, at Krisari.
Okay. More cards on missions.
Ooh, more cards on things. All right. So one person's randomly dying here.
You die.
Who died?
Idan.
Oh, Idanatal? Okay. Cool.
You must. Yeah, I'm assuming it's group 1, right?
Yep.
That's the only spot I saw.
Yep.
And they're gonna misinterpret some history.
Okay. Most treachery and is also most cunning. So founder leader dies.
That seems like
yeah.
good. But she's so hot though.
I know, right? Then I definitely don't have the misinterpreted history behind it. So.
Okay.
Yep. I'm gonna have to come up with some more things.
Okay. Jules, what's your turn? I'm guessing Kevin's turn's pretty much over, but maybe not. You got to draw, right?
Yeah, and I'm thinking about. So I want to convert it. To go get my Q the referee back. I think I do. I'm just gonna convert the Q the referee out of the discard pile. And then it's your go, sir.
Okay. Round 3. Kris Sonsderby has made a big mistake by just letting the most important person of Starfleet history just die. And Kevin Yeager was able to kill his most sexiest Dominion Shadowface to get killed. So this was an unbelievable round.
Bloody turn.
A bloody turn. Thanks. Yeah. No. Horrible. Do better next turn.
Well, I'm gonna attempt to do better. Thanks for those words of encouragement, Jules. I got another Maquis guy, which is important for this deck. I finally got one, and I can get a gun, even though I'm still not going to keep up with.
Oh
Kevin.
shit! I forgot about the blue dildo.
You forgot about the blue dildo. You did forget about blue dildo.
What? I'm sorry. What's the blue dildo?
In round 3, the intendant had a blue dildo.
Oh,
And
okay.
she
All right.
might continually have a blue dildo. For the
Okay,
rest of
blue
the
dildo it is. Yep.
Yeah.
Right, so Shankar, he has to be this way. He's the reporting for Klingon. It's always weird when I get to do this, but I can free play him because of Esri, right?
Weird.
Like
Yeah.
I said, like it was like a
That's
question.
okay.
Esri. And then a Yav Vang is my card play in case Kevin's serious about coming in here. He will get shot. I'm going to finally burn my ref to get my own superhero. But I gotta go get defend.
Smiley. How's it fun?
It is not Smiley. I like how he just shuffled my deck before I got him. He's the Dial of Burial, everyone's favorite Dial of Burial. What I mean when I say that is I have a lot of equipment in my Houston, and he will get any number of fun cards. I have a feeling in this game he might end up putting up an umbrella, actually. Keep Kevin the hell away. When I go in here, he might be putting an umbrella up, so I'm going to have to save that one.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright, so Dial of Burial. Oh, I'm putting in the wrong crew. They are a new crew. So they're back here. Alright, Corvette. Alright, this is gonna get weird. Sorry, boys and girls.
That's fine.
She's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
sit on the. She's for sure gonna sit on the blue dildo again. She enjoyed it so much. That's the blue dildo draw. But now it's gonna get kind of tummy sticks.
Sorry, boys and girls, for that.
Yeah, tummy sticks is gonna happen as soon as I get this guy's gun. And then they go play tummy sticks. And then, okay, so now that team can staff that ship. And they're just going to fly it down over here and probably run into God and have it blow up both of them. That would kind of suck. I hope that doesn't happen. Repair guns. I feel like I should fly one of them out of there. That would be what a smart person would do. What do I need for that? I need to bring a sacrificial lamb. I need to bring 2 security and treachery, which should not be difficult at all. Now. Okay. We'll,
How does this fuckface not have leadership? For crying out loud. What a dick.
fuck face? One of your personnel is a fuck face?
Yeah, he's a total fuckface right now.
Okay. Remember that. Fuckface.
1, 2, 3.
Kevin Yeager, fuckface.
No, Terrell fuckface. Terrell
fuckface.
Sorry. One of Kevin Yeager's personal fuckface.
Yeah.
The legate, politician, and diplomat. Yeah, you'd think some of those would infer leadership or officer, but I guess not. I'm too lazy to think about this, and your squire is making me confused. So I'm just going to pop an Art of Diplomacy to get a 3rd gun, just in case you seriously think you want to come play. That'll get that one. And then they will attempt. So I have all the guns.
Gun.
And dial
Gun.
and dial of Burial. So Squire's rule stop somebody. I'm gonna take all these.
No.
No.
The first encountered copy
No,
of...
it does it every single time.
Really?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought it did.
Yeah. The first encountered copy, not the first time you encounter it.
Okay,
First encountered copy of each duel.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
that's good. That's what I
Okay.
thought. So
Yeah,
it'll still
yeah.
stop the guy.
Yep.
So
Mhm.
okay.
At random.
So Kev, why don't you pick since I can see him still?
Okay. This is from crew 1, right?
1 into 2. Yep.
Cool.
Who did you stop? All right. Okay. And then we need. So you still get to kill a guy.
I still get to kill, dude. Yep.
He's a 3. This guy's a 3. or he's a 7 integrity. Am I reading that right? Highest integrity or 3 at few stats.
Yep.
That was the reason I played Brunt this turn.
Yeah. No, that makes perfect sense.
Trying to block that.
Um.
You had a hard on for Korvac on the first dilemma.
You know, but I can kill the archaeology on Brunt just as easily.
Look, all 3 of these clowns.
I know all 3 of them have archaeology. How ironic is that?
I really hope that I hit like misinterpreted history next.
I'm trying to think. Do any of these skills really matter too much? We're gonna. Oh, let's just drain your Klingons. Let's continue draining Klingons.
Seems fair. Okay. And then I have not Smiley, but I have these 2.
Okay.
Security Trench, Security Trench.
All right.
Okay.
And then the next dilemma?
You stop at it first.
Yeah, we'll stop at dude first.
This is like Chula from fucking second edition.
Yep.
Chula.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
All right. Who are you stopping? You still haven't stopped anybody from playing.
All right. From crew 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that person stops. And now you need 2 males and 2 females.
Is that a joke? Like, I don't know if I have 2 females in this deck, let alone in play. Well, I have them in play.
You have.
I get
Ezri and the Intendant can come over and try to play tummy tacos.
I kind of like that idea. I know I have a couple other females, but I definitely don't have very many. Okay, so they are still hard stopped. I drew. I got a gun. I do have another girl in play. Tummy tacos, that's disgusting. Their ships are still just over there. Yeah, and the Negvar are still docked. So I just draw 1. Do I draw? Yeah, I don't draw. Probably draw. Just 1, I think. Yeah, that's in-turn draws now. You're up.
Okay. I'm going to take advantage of my ship's ability to have my Breen report aboard. So he's going to report aboard for free and draw me a card.
For free? Why is he free?
We all serve.
Okay. We all surf. You get too many cards over there. I can't see it.
And then we're going to we'll have Lita play for free to Quark's Bar.
That's not fair. You have a girl. I need more.
And I'm going to get a Dabo right now.
That's a good draw, I think.
Can't do that. Let's see here. We're going to have, I guess, Jasad be the central command free play. And
I'm actually really impressed by the Squires rule so far, actually. Legit. Feels like Kevin and I are not making much progress on missions, and that is, I think, an accurate statement.
Yeah, I really really rather annoyed right now.
Little hard Wade right here.
Because the person I need to get past misinterpreted history is the person who dies to misinterpreted history.
Isn't that nice?
Ah,
Thank the designers for that card, where you get to look at everybody who has, if they all have treachery, or if they don't have treachery, right? That was what happened with that.
Well, the other problem I'm encountering is the fact that I need more booger. I need more booger action because,
Must have more booger.
More boogers. I need more boogers.
It just looks so weird to me that he's wearing that headset. I did not know the Jem'Hadar ever wore that headset.
I still got a card play, and I got to figure out what do I want to card play. Which of these two Which of these idiots do I want to card play? Because I don't know that it matters right now, unfortunately.
Play ships. Just play ships. That's all I do is play ships.
Yeah. Let's play a new copy of Founder Leader.
She just died.
I know.
Paperhead is back.
Paperhead.
All right. I now have staffing again for my ship, so I'm going to fly back to Cardassia.
Okay.
And we're going to beam people up, and we're going to think about things.
Think about life choices.
We're gonna have everybody just have thoughts about what they want to do with their life right now. Because the problem is I don't have. I got these damn goals and legates, and not a single one of them has leadership. It's pissing me off.
Evan, as long as you don't look for things, everything is gonna be alright.
Why don't you just go here, Kev?
What's that?
Why don't you just go to the next mission over and pick up your big happy draw?
Well, that's what I'm thinking about doing. I'm just trying to decide. Yeah, I think I need to have another group of idiots do this again. So we're going to have her and him.
The most beautiful woman in the Cardassian Empire.
And him.
Okay.
So Cardassian, Breen, Vorta.
It seems like you're having a good, pretty easy deck construction wise. Seems like you're not having any problem with one big happy getting 4 species, which is actually interesting. I thought that would be difficult for that deck.
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem like it is at all. Because it's 4 guys, right?
Yeah, it's got to be 4 different species, and they got to just be Cardassians and Dominion combo.
So your Cartrashian. Maybe I wonder how many copies of that idiot you have in there. Your board of thought. So Founder Leader downloads a thought, and then you just need to play 2 more. That seems pretty good.
Yeah. Problem is though, is that like, yeah, I would have done it on turn 1, except for Damar's also fucking Cardassian, so he was no help.
Fuck you, Damar. You're fucking Cardassian.
Fuck you, Damar!
Does he have leadership?
No, he doesn't. That's where it's like, how the hell does this asshole not have leadership? Come on.
Full rage. What did you do to us, Patty? This person that doesn't have leadership. It's all Patty Ty's fault.
Yep, all Patty Ty's fault.
And like half hour into this, or maybe 45 minutes.
All right,
Patty
we're gonna have. We'll have those 4 on. They'll be. Their crew 1, of course. They're gonna fly over. They're gonna attempt. I'm gonna get draws. I'm gonna take the first 2 to start with.
Okay.
Yep, and then I'm gonna have the third one be a. No, I have the killer rate in play already, don't I? So I'll just take the third one.
I think you're good on drawing. You're definitely drawing more than I am.
All right, let's face that first dilemma. P. Diddy!
P. Diddy.
All right, so here's the 2 leader officers. Go ahead and
stop.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're going.
Yep.
That means do not buy that.
Nope, I'm not getting by that. So
more cards on missions. That should be the theme of my entire dilemma stack. Holy shit.
All right, so pick one of these 3 to die.
Kind of want to kill the prettiest woman in the world.
Oh no, you killed Boogerface! No.
That actually is good for me, right? If he's looking for leadership.
Kevin, excuse me the question. Why is the leader excluded from that selection?
No, he wasn't. I picked him.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Nope. He was the guy who just died.
Okay. He went through on personal duty and then got shot in the face by probably Belva, the dissident.
Okay.
I think, right? That's what happened, Kev?
Yep, I think so. That sounds legit. Alrighty.
That's a good run for Kris, I think, right there.
How many? So there's still 2 dilemmas underneath that mission, right?
Sounds accurate. Yes.
Yeah. All right.
The fortress.
Then I'm just gonna draw to end the turn.
Okay. Next round's end. Kevin Yeager has put another paper face into play, but real nice boobs. And yeah, Kris has tried to do the same, but no.
I don't have. I now I need more boobs, right? That Jules. That's your commentary.
Please put together the intendant and Esri, especially Esri.
Here's a little more boob. I have a little more boob.
No, Esri is better.
Well, they're all gonna go to that mission. I don't have a choice. I'm being told I have to have girls, and Esri's probably. I bet intendant goes away, and then you kill her or something bad happens to her. I'm going to free play her. I don't have enough ships. I'll card play a ship. Free play a card Trashian. Free play names the intendant. I need to. I can't really have 3 ships sitting. That'd be really stupid. So, Worf and Shankar are going to play tummy sticks again because I didn't need them for anything. Other guys. Yeah, Brother and Aramax can play tummy sticks. Draw. These guys are all here. I'm just going to kind of do some shuffling around. So Yavang will fly home with everybody. Because now I got to bring these people over there. So that one will dock. You're telling me I got to go over there with girls. I need lots and lots of girls. So I'm going to fly this ship over. I will eventually attempt it with all my girls and some ugly dudes. Okay. Then I actually am still staffed, so I can move the other ship away, which I will end up doing. They're going to take all their guns just in case you get frisky. And the ship that's going to be stuck there is going to keep its cloaking device. So this ship will move home. These people will attempt.
Okay. Stop one at random.
Yep, I have. I might have screwed the pooch, but I brought 3 dudes and 3 girls. I don't know what else I need for that.
Yeah.
We'll get stopped.
Just give me a second. Crew 1, right?
Yeah. Well, that's a really good stop for you, I think. And then they face it, and I have a girl. Oh, you got to pick them random, don't you?
That's your choice.
My choice
to
furthest planet. So they're going to go right back to my outpost.
Yeah, exactly. Like, this was like, I wanted this to end up like not like doing this.
Well, in that case, intendant can definitely get out of there. And so can Cassidy, 'cause she might be important later.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have 2 more guys. And Esri has Survivor's Guilt. So it's cleared, right? They're not even stopped. That's so weird.
Yeah, they should be stopped. You would think that would stop them, but no.
And Esri's not stopped either, right? Because she got by a dilemma but can't solve it by herself.
In first edition, yeah.
Well, that's good. Okay. Well, our people who ran away will just come back on one of the other ships.
Right.
They'll just come back and solve it.
Okay.
I should. I didn't even look, but I should not have a problem with these 2 guys.
Yeah. No, I assume you have it.
And then I'll go get a Human. I have a Human.
Cool.
I have one Human left.
Nice. Okay, so that's gonna get rid of the Edo probe.
Yep. Not thrilled about that, but it is what it is. Everybody's going to beam up to the Yavang and Cloak, because why not? I don't really care about this other ship. Edo probe is gone. Varial is still down there stopped. I should make sure I do that. I'll forget about him entirely. And yeah, everybody else stopped to draw. So I scored 30, right? That's a 30-point mission?
Yep.
And then it's over to you. I gotta just draw the end.
Sure.
And I'll save. I'll save too.
All right.
There, Jules, I did something. Stop talking shit to me.
So here comes Wayun 8 for free.
Here
And
he
let's
comes.
play Lamada Khan for free with serve and draw a card. And then we'll play Kudakatan as my card play.
Ooh, the whatty whattin'. There's your leadership. Bam, bam, bam.
I know. It
Look
was
at
like, no, all I had to do was find these idiots. So,
that. She had to bitch about it, and then they showed up.
yep, I literally drew them like bing, bing, bing with the draws from the One Big Happy Family over here. So it was the correct play to do that. Oh, this is tick down. Friendly
Yep.
Fire's tick down one.
Yep.
We're gonna load up onto the Breen warship. We're gonna fly to here. And then we're going to figure out who's going to do the planet. I think it kind of starts and stops with Belva being my Cardassian.
Yeah, you're at that interesting point. Both of these decks have interesting things like that where you almost want to stop your people, right? You want to like see a dilemma but not really get deep into it. The mission, I should say. There's a lot of sexual innuendo with that comment. If you only go with one Cardassian, you could hit C1, she gets stopped, and then you're like, okay, that's fine, right?
Yep, that's kind of the idea. All right, so these three are going to just hang out. Then we're going to continue moving the ship. I'm going to have these three people attempt Cardassia.
Okay. DNA clues.
I don't see an exobiology to you, so they have to keep going.
I see a lot of fucking medical.
That is true.
Holy shit. That's male's plague ship.
All right. Well, there's two males here.
I think that's good that you're gonna have a medical run away.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going way far away though. I lied. They're going to Royal Function.
All right. So just a second here. Actually,
Jules left or right? Which one do you want me to pick, Jules?
Let's just do this. I'm gonna go. Draz is odd. Rave is even.
Okay.
I won't select that. No.
Draz is going away. And then let's see here. Someone's got to give me 5 points. Let's have
they
it be
all
Reva.
die. You'd have to beam over 3 of them. You don't have 3.
Oh, I don't have. That's right. I have to beam over 3 of them, don't I? Okay. All right. I guess they both die then.
Correct.
Are there any? There's still 1 dilemma left, or no?
Oh yeah.
Good lord, there was 5 dilemmas underneath there.
There are 4. What are you talking about? Edo probe, DNA clues, male's plague ship, 1 more. I mean, I guess if you're counting male's plague ship as 2 dilemmas, sure, it's 5.
Sure.
Not really.
Yeah. All right.
And again, with the dilemmas on the mission, that's another one right next door.
4, 6.
You got rid of one, and another one showed up on that mission.
All right. We're gonna have the ship attempt over here.
Okay.
Oh no, hold on a second. Let me back up a second here. I'm sorry.
Cardassia.
No, let's just go back to Cardassia.
Okay.
And then we're just gonna have everybody beam down and attempt. Yeah.
You're attempting?
Yep, I'm gonna attempt.
You just want to see it? Okay.
Yep. I have a feeling that it's exactly that. Yep.
Super med crisis.
All right. So we'll stop a med. There's a med. There's a med.
It'd be nuts if you had enough med.
So these are the med that I have. So one of them
Alright.
stops.
Yep. And then you don't have enough to get by it.
And then I need what? How
You
much?
would need 3 med and 2 bio.
2 bio and 3 med. Okay.
Or a nurse.
Or
I
a
suppose
nurse.
one of those random people might be a nurse.
It's so ironic that I sent all the medical down to die to the previous
I think
one.
that's very comical for me. I would not. I did not see that you have a 3 med there. Did not see that coming.
Yeah, I realize now that like I should have sent this idiot and this idiot instead of all of that medical. But
Well,
whatever.
he seems to have a lot of meds. So this ought to be interesting. I bet you can buy it.
Oh, I got more med coming. Don't worry.
There's more med. There's always more med.
All right.
All right.
Because the funny thing is like one of these idiots is a nurse, and I can't remember which idiot it is that is a nurse randomly.
I guess the only thing I'm noticing is you've only got 1 ship, and you're just kind of like working your region as much as you can. But it feels like you're not very mobile.
Well, here's the thing. I have a lot of ships in this deck, and they apparently are all not showing up.
Oh, just not drawing one. Okay.
Yeah. I would have played another one if I would have found it.
No, I'm not trying to twist the knife cap. I'm just, for the people watching, I'm curious that you seem really hamstrung by not having a lot of mobility.
Okay, what we are going to do is we're going to double at the end of turn.
I love that. Boobs, Davos.
And
Oops.
probe,
Davos?
and look at that. It's my boy. It's my boy.
The booger flick for the Davo.
Yeah, booger flick for the Davo. So they go pointers now.
That's 3 points, right?
6.
6? What? Oh,
They're 2 each.
I need to go in there and start Davoing is what I'm hearing. I just go wager.
All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and just draw.
Okay.
Actually, you know what?
Hey,
Actually, you know what? I'm not. Oh, I already probed, so I can't do this now. So never mind. I will just take the draw.
So turn 5. That was turn 5, right?
End of this round. I haven't witnessed a lot because I needed to go to the bathroom and grab another beer and some pretzel sticks and stuff like that. But it looks like a fun game, and beware everyone who is watching this. This is not the normal way we play this game. I'm normally not saying anything about any game. So yeah, you are both brilliant, and
all you really missed, and I do like that Jules went and got pretzels and a beer, because I feel like that's what I would want to be drinking, or eating if I were watching this game.
Drink the pretzels and eat the beer.
Right,
yeah.
You know it. The dam broke. I solved the mission. Kevin's getting close to solving mission. And now I gotta go try to do something else. But this Squire's rules.
How the fuck have you solved the mission?
I went here. You missed it. I brought 3 girls. I've smashed through it.
Oh yeah, 3 girls. Okay, I see it.
Yeah, he played his 3rd girl finally, and then he had it.
Yeah, I see it. 3 girls, it's fine.
I actually think there are only like 5 in this whole deck. So the fact that I got another one without being Ezri and Kira, it's kind of surprising. I haven't. I'm like running out of cards to play. So free. This guy I think has to be. Oh no. Yeah, there you go. Intended free. And then this guy you always have to card play, I think, because I almost never have Cisco in play. I don't know what to do with these people. I'm probably going to just run this exact team of idiots into a mission because I don't really care about it. So, uncloak, pick up Burial. He's too good not to pick up. Let's bring. I'm going to go do a mission here in a minute. I'm going to put everybody into the Dyson sphere because I don't know what else to do with them. We need you and you and...
I'm going to just do this now because it's going to happen, but the friendly fire is going to go away at the end of your turn, so...
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to get that out of the way now, so it's not forgotten.
Seems legit. 1, 2, 3, 4.
take her, take that guy. I'm just like grabbing the most random people.
Sure.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on. Or take 2 guns. We always feel safer with more guns. They're gonna jump on the Alliance Vorcha, and that will fly here. 8 guys, 2 guns. They're gonna attempt that one. Let's see what we got. That's crew 1.
Is he gonna attempt this mission right here, the test warship?
The test warship. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So first we stop somebody.
Yep. So drag them over to. Just drag them onto the table. They'll know who's
So
down.
it's crew 1, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and then we do a mail. We'll run off to the replenished workforce, I guess.
Yep, which is mail. It's just not Esri. So who goes over there?
Run.
All right. And then they need med, and they don't have med, so they all die.
Okay.
What?
The stack doesn't have a ton of med, but that gets discarded, right? Which
Yep.
is
Bullshit.
These 2 are fine.
You
Yeah.
killed Asprey!
I'm
I
sorry.
did not kill
Who's,
Esri.
who's fine?
Esri.
What 2 are fine?
Odo is fine, right? 'Cause
No,
he
they
got
all
stopped.
die. The whole crew dies, whether they're stopped or not.
Oh, that's okay. I misunderstood. So, all right. So
Like-
Ezra did die.
That is an empty ship with guns, is what that is.
Yep. Okay. What's that team? That's the people I played this turn. They should be over here. This other ship. Are we losing Jules? Jules is getting sleepy.
No, I'm just so disappointed that you sacrificed Asprey.
I like how you think I sacrificed her intentionally.
Yeah, you did.
The Negvar is going to fly down here.
Okay.
Put everybody together. Everybody who's not dead. I suppose I should have picked up those guns on the way past, but oh well. We are going to stop to draw. She's going to hop on the blue dildo again. And her buddy Barial's going to get some interracial action. So those guys are all stopped. I need to send another team, I think. You, and you. I'm totally reckless with personnel. I do not care. These guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't take another gun. Yeah. Okay. They're going to. Oh, not on the Regency 1. What am I doing? This ship. That's the ship you're moving. This is crew 1 is again. They're picking up the guns from that ship. I should have declared that. And then the Regency 1 has a couple other people and a cloaking device. It's just going to cloak.
Okay.
And then the Yavang's attempting.
Okay. So, and Yavang is what crew number on your board right now?
It is crew 1.
Okay. So your crew 1 is the Yavang that is attempting. Okay.
Yeah.
So we will stop someone first at random.
Squire's rules, just drag him onto the table.
Yep.
Make life easier.
Regent.
Okay.
And then to get past most cunning science must relocate to a planet with 23rd century in your lore. They are stopped until countdown expires.
Your
So
choices are Aramax or Aramax
for sciences.
for sciences.
Okay.
He's going all the way to Sigma Iota. I didn't realize you had a 23rd century on both ends. I have a feeling this guy's about to get a dagger in his heart.
Yeah.
Okay, so
All right.
he's over that.
Okay, and
Now,
then we stop
go on.
someone first.
Okay,
Okay, and then we do females love interest.
no girls.
No girls. Okay.
No girls. No girls. We, I think, can tow this out. No, I can't. You stop my thing on. Okay. So this guy was just sitting there. I'll put my guns back. And that's it. Scow's on that. This counts down. Goes away.
Yep.
That counts up, right? That's a 3.
Yep.
And I stopped a couple of people to draw, so I just draw to end.
Okay.
And I'll save it, and it's over. Triangles, I cleared out another mission.
Mm-hmm. You
So-
killed that 3.
Flatika for free with serve
How many of him is in there?
3.
Just 3? Feels like 10. You just keep seeing them.
And then Broca for free with the command. What do I think that I'm going to face? Let's play Sampo, I guess.
That's the first Sona I've seen this game.
Yeah.
Are they free? Are they Sona's free?
They can be, yeah. With We Serve, they can be free.
That's pretty cool.
All right, so we're leaving her behind. 1, 3.
1, 2, 3. New year.
And there's 2 dilemmas left underneath Prisari, right? 3.
Yeah. No, 3. You only saw 1. Oh, you saw 2. You saw the second one. Yeah.
Okay, so there's 2 left?
There's 3 under there, but you've seen one of them.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. So it's get past misinterpreted and still face 2 more that could be like so many things. Oh my gosh. This is so freaking annoying and frustrating. I'd at least be able to solve a damn mission if I hadn't sent all 3 medical into the fire. Like, on the last one. Oh my gosh. If I'd have sent anyone other than one of those medical people, I would be by. I'd at least have Cardassia solved. So, most planning, most treachery.
I don't think. I mean, I'm not at all about to say this game's even close to over. You're having trouble with the Fortress, which is the same thing everybody has when they play against this deck.
No, I don't expect to not have difficulty with the Fortress. It's just that, it was apparently a semi-questionable decision to randomly send 3 medical into the all of them die dilemma, apparently.
How would you know? I mean, it was just Edo Probe. That's all you'd seen. That could have been anything behind it.
Well, the irony is that it's like I was actually there was a guy there was Exo that I was considering sending with him. I should have sent him too.
I didn't know that. That blows. I had no idea.
Yeah, I was thinking about sending Thought Pran down with him, and he has Exo.
That's rough.
All right. I feel like it's risk it for the biscuit time. So let's just run over here with the Breen Warship and then just go after it.
Going after which mission?
Sorry. Yep.
All right.
I'll kill Lamb.
Okay.
Then you will kill Wei-Yu, and he'll be your only choice.
He's only treachery. He was the most cunning.
He's the most cunning. He's got
Oh,
9.
he's both. Okay. There's 9 and a 2.
Yep.
Okay.
So he dies,
You
and I
don't
draw 3.
You don't have another treachery times 2 guy?
Nope. I left him. I left her behind.
Okay.
Okay. And then leader, Exo, Snot Rocket for the other leader.
This combo got seated in reverse order.
Quantum Leap. There's an officer. There's an officer. There's an officer. There's an officer. There's an officer.
Do you have enough officers? Well, you'd have to have security into ARC, right? There's an ARC. There's an ARC. I don't know. I have any idea which one matters more. They both have very, very similar skills. As Kris already requires, it's just like treachery, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna do that with smuggling. I'm gonna pick on the Thought Pran, if only because he's larger strength.
Okay. And then Broca will be the other archaeology to get past.
The Broke. Okay. And then the Scout's down there.
Okay.
So that was totally a backwards combo.
All right. So I have no females.
In your, like, I feel like you're not even in your deck.
Well, she's over here, and then you kill Belva.
All right, I was gonna say I killed Belva, and you're just like Belva and Founder. That's like all I've seen.
Yep.
It's cleared out.
I don't want to interrupt into this game, but is there a security?
I'm
Does
sorry?
who have a security? Oh, 2 archaeology and security. That's what he's
Yeah,
saying.
because
Right here.
To pass quantum leap.
yeah, okay, because
Or here.
Slavi always thinks only about the archaeology and forgets about the security.
That's funny.
All right.
Yeah.
Engineer, tractor beam on the ship.
Okay. Where do you want to tow it? Which one of your missions do you want to tow it to?
I know, right? Okay, so I think I'm going to just tow it back to here.
Okay.
And then I have the range still to get back to that mission again.
Okay. To get back to your sorry.
Yep, so I got to just figure who's going to go run back over there quick. So I just need an officer and 2 treachery. So there's a treachery. There's a treachery. Oh my gosh. Let's send Lamadicon as the officer. And
Okay.
then we will...
You should remember you want to bring another Daryl.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I need to bring another Daryl.
Because they're going to get
Jassad's going to be the one to die to that. So...
Jassad, by Jassad.
Well, actually, no. Let's not have Jassad do it, because I want to kill him later.
I want to kill my Jassad later.
I want to kill my Jassad later.
How are you
I don't
attempting?
think I need Sampo. I don't think I need Sampo anymore. No, I do need
actually have a
Sampo.
legit question. How are you attempting it? Where's your Cartrashian to attempt?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's going to be a Cardassian to attempt, so it's going to have to be Jassad then.
But then
No, wait, then he dies, and then
Right.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Then you can't kill Jassad, so you got to bring 2.
Yeah, I'm going to have to bring. I'm going to have to just bring Broca then,
Okay.
and then I'm going to
Oh
leave.
yeah, Broca dies.
And I'm going to leave a Rava behind then. So.
Okay. And is Broca dying or is Jassad dying?
It's going to be Jassad who dies.
By Jassad.
They will solve, and then I
no
will get.
track sense, that guy. No track sense.
You didn't want to kill Broca? No, I guess. How many guns are you selling? You're selling
All of them. They're all getting sold. We're going 20 points. And then we're also going to victory his life on Kudakatan too. So
Nice. So you sold
sold that for 50,
wow.
baby.
You just did it for 50 big ones?
Yep.
You sold 5 equipment cards?
4 equipment and a victory.
That's pretty sick. All right. So now Kev's in the lead. 56.
And then, where's my ship at? Right here.
It's got to be out of range now. Fuck, you've been driving all over the place. 4, 2, 4.
And then, let's see here. Let me just think for a second. I broke through one thing in the fortress finally.
You broke for 50 though.
I did. All right, so I think that's all I can do right now, other than play Dabo. No, wait. Do I want to do that? I think I want to do that. I think I want to cue the referee for the obelisk.
Really?
And we're gonna shuffle up and put these under and get 10. After I find the damn Mazaka in the Q side. There.
There's a lot of things happening on that turn. That was turn 6, right?
Move all to bottom. Wait a second, sorry. Move all to bottom of deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go.
Okay. A lot of things have happened in this turn, but I'm so disappointed that S3 has gone. No, Kris. No.
That was 2 turns ago. Get over it.
No, I can't. I can't.
You
She
think
was
I
the only
wanted it?
Star Trek actress who was ever sitting on my lap. So,
Oh, okay.
shut the fuck up.
Okay.
All right, and then end of turn, we're gonna go ahead and have Lita, Dabo, like some stuff away here.
Spock's brain counts down.
Yep.
Not that we
Goodbye
care.
Wayu, and then I no longer care about. Goodbye Rava, and I guess goodbye Lamb. I don't know. Probing.
What? My lamp?
Bing.
Thanks, man.
So I get 6 more points.
You're at 62.
Yep.
Okay.
Your go, sir.
You know,
Yes, kill this.
And then I draw to end the turn.
because you don't have enough cards in your hand.
Yep.
Free. I think she's also free, but I'm going to stop there because I know I'm going to need a card in my hand for my Navigate Wormhole schematic. So when they are going to, let's see, show you the 2 engineer on the Yavang, staffing with Worf. This guy's here, this guy's here, this guy's here. That's all on the Negbar. Alright, so the Yavang's crew 1, the Negbar's crew 2. Staffing on the Yavang, tow this guy over to there. Regency 1 is where I need to what I need to solve that with. So let's figure out who's going to do it. Security 2, leadership engineer, blah blah blah. I need to bring gun. Security. What's he have? He has leadership. Okay. I need another leadership and an engineer. Okay. Leadership. Engineer. And let's take That guy. That guy. 8, 7. Was it? That's gotta be enough. 35, 7, 8 is 15. 7, 8 is 15, and 6 is 36. Nice. And mission skills, security, leadership, engineer. Okay. So the Regency 1 is going to fly there and solve it for 40.
Sure.
So I'm going to go to 75. This is the team sexy time, blue dildo time.
Yeah.
And Regent Worf's gonna perform some umaks while he's at it.
Sure.
All right. So that ship's out of gas. This other ship I don't give a shit about. This one's got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I can go through and go to relocate. That's all I care about. Everybody else is going to get on crew 1. Yeah, Vang. Here's my Klingon. I never remember what I need to do this for the wormhole schematic. It's like 5 fucking things. I have to have an engineer, a science, a nav, and some other shit. I can't remember.
Yeah.
What the hell is it? It's science. I bet it's but is it engineer, science, nav? Must be those 3. First things first, I'm going to trade a gun. I love doing this with Tinkerer. Tinkerer is such a cool card that no one ever thinks about. I'm going to stop that guy, turn it into something requiring medical. This one, medical pad.
Okay.
Mostly because I don't need 3 guns. I'd rather have medical in case everyone dies again. They're going to go through the wormhole.
Okay.
With schematics. I got to discard that stupid guy. Schematic requires eng science nav. I do that right? Nav eng science.
Yep.
So they're not stopped.
Yep.
They're gonna fly next door.
Yep.
Beam everybody down. Draz is down there with them, isn't it?
Yeah, he's down there.
Barial's gonna download an umbrella just in case you get frisky.
Sure.
And then they're gonna attempt to try to smash this one with all this equipment.
Okay. So first we'll stop somebody.
I gotta take all this fucking equipment out of here.
Crew 1.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
Just drag him over to crew. Whatever. Who cares?
I'll just stop him. Yep.
That's fine. Whatever. That guy. He had arc. That sucks.
Yep. Cunning or treachery? Most cunning, most treachery.
Most cunning. He's an 8. Oh, 9. That's good. Or most treachery. That is that guy, I think. What's this require? Law and arc. Yeah, right. Or what? Exo and 2 leadership.
I mean, if it's just these 2, I'm picking Garan.
Right, all day long. I'm making sure I don't have another guy with treachery. Double treachery, I don't. Okay, he dies.
Oh.
And they fail. I'll put all that shit back in there. It is... That's going to be really hard for me to pass. Who's in play? I always forget that I can bring the intended, and then I remember the intended would just die to that dilemma anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that was fun. I need to draw, and it is, here we go.
All right. Oh, thoughts. I have thoughts.
Are they murderous thoughts?
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, you sent. I don't know if you still have another. It'd be a question of whether or not you could play another engineer nav, and if you have engineer nav and science back in the mirror quadrant yet.
Don't you never mind about my engineer nav science.
And you do not have a battle bridge.
You keep talking about shooting, like I'm so confused. I don't give a shit at all if you go blow up this ship. That's a waste of turn. Seriously, I think that's a waste of turn.
Yeah, I said I'm talking out in my head. Like, what are my options here? What are my options?
Well, you can't even blow it up. You could just hit it, right?
Yeah, exactly. I can just hit it, and that's it. But then I would also be there to possibly pick up Draz. Possibly.
He's not going anywhere. He's under the umbrella.
I know he is. That's the real problem.
Under my umbrella, Ella. Fuck you, Draz. You hang out with us. Forever. There it is. I was making sure Jules wasn't asleep.
All right, let's start with by playing Thought Gore to his ship for free and drawing a card. And then I suppose we'll play Quark for free to his bar. They're both in Ferengi mode.
Quark to his bar.
Yeah.
Why can't I see my deck? I shouldn't be seeing my deck. The tab was visible. I bet that's all the way from when I got like Barile or somebody.
Well, I guess another Jasad for free to Central Command. And I think we're just going to go ahead and play. I think we'll play the Teak.
That's how you said that. I thought you said Tyke on the video, but it's Teak.
I don't know. Like we joked about the fact that there's no way to know what the exact proper way to say it is because it's never said in the show.
And they made it up.
So they just Decipher completely made it up, I think. So I guess we'd have to talk to them.
You're at 68? How'd you get to 68?
Daboed again.
I thought you went to 62. Or did you Dabo 3 times?
I've Daboed.
I think you Daboed.
I have 12 Dabo points, and I have.
You solved for 50. You should be at 62.
Let's see here.
That's what I thought. I thought you Daboed twice for 6, so for 12, and then you solved this for 50.
I may have accidentally hit the button twice. I don't know.
I think we both did it, is what I guess.
That's probably what happened. That's probably what happened. Okay, yeah. I just know that I knew in my head that I was like, I have to double one more time. So yeah, the math is 62. I knew I had to double one more time.
Yeah, you'll double if you solve and then double. You got it, right?
Yeah. The problem is though, is that if I just would have set that damn exobiology.
That's a combo that I didn't even think you'd run into.
Yeah. Well, the mistake I made was like not realizing that I'm like, wait a minute, this is probably either a dead end combo or it's like a, or it's like your dual combo or something like that, and I should have just threw everybody at it instead of trying to get cute with it. That was my mistake, is that I should have just thrown everybody at it.
So you run into the Very Lag combo and then you cry. Yeah. I love when people send everybody, die, kill them all. Jules, what time is it in Austria right now? Like 4 in the morning? Are you asleep yet?
Yes, 4 a.m.
Jules is in his pajamas, I bet.
No. Still.
So there's 3 over here or 4 over here as well? Okay.
Your last planet has 4. The unopened one's got 4.
Okay. This one's got 4, this one's got 2.
How the hell are you gonna get all the way to the end?
I have range +2.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You have 14 range?
Well, I can't get to there this turn.
Yeah, that's what I was counting. I was like
4, 7, 8, 9, 12. I'm 1 short.
I was gonna say that'd be sick.
I'm 1 short.
You're
I'm 1 short of getting there this turn.
Forgetting that the Jordan wormhole counts for 1.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm here 4, 7,
5,
8, 9, 12.
10, 11, 12. Oh, okay.
And I have 11 range right now.
I was looking at the other ship. My bad. I was looking at the T.
Yeah, the Breen warship here would be the ship that would get there this turn. That theoretically could have got there this turn, but I can't quite get that far. And I suspect this is dead end beige or dead end or Edo probe dead end.
No, it's not. It's not either of those.
Oh.
I know you know my combos. I put them in different places.
No, I don't. That's the thing, though. I'm assuming that whatever I think about your combos is not going to be true. But I'm also thinking in my head, I'm like, what would he put over? What would a reasonable person put down here as 2 dilemmas at the end?
Trash, Scow, and something else.
Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking. Is that it's probably Scow and it's like dead end Scow or beige Scow or dead end beige.
Or Scytherians.
Buried alive Scytherians? Okay.
Right. Fuck you. Go back whence thou camest. That's what that one is. What are you gonna do, Cav? I'm gonna try to whack away at this on my. Oh, is there 2 left? 1 left? How many I got left down here? Shit.
There'd be the full boat. All 3 of them are still there.
There's 2. There's only 2 here. Oh shit, there's 3. Fuck.
You didn't get through the first one.
You stacked them, so I only saw 2. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm fucked. I'm not gonna solve that this turn. I keep looking for a bad dual dilemma that I've run a counter and haven't found one yet.
All right, this is what I'm gonna do. I think. Have I done all my plays and shit? Yes, I have. Okay. Do I have science in this group? No, I don't. I have science back in this other group. Yes, I do. Should. Where the fuck is everybody? Do I not have like any effing science in play? Holy crap. Holy crap. I don't think I have any science in play. Did they all fucking die? Holy crap. I think they all died. Holy crap. So that's a pointless exercise anyway. That is a pointless exercise. Alright. I guess I know what the fuck. I guess I know what I'm doing next turn. Holy crap. Alright. I mean, solving the space mission literally does me no good. Because, you know, do I pound a mission this turn that has 4 dilemmas underneath it? Or do I pound a mission next turn that only has 2 dilemmas underneath it? Decisions.
I don't have a good answer for you.
No, I wouldn't expect you would. I mean, even though you know where your dilemmas are, it's like...
I just remember that James Heaney completely fucked this deck with an exobiology lockout, and now I'm like looking around for exo, and I don't have it. You killed the one guy who had it. Misinterpreted history is a dilemma that completely bones this deck in retrospect. I have two exo, and they're both on guys with red 3 times too.
Uh-oh.
Auto shoot. You shot 1 in the face already.
Yeah.
I might have a 3rd exo. I don't remember. If I do, I haven't drawn them. should just stick in the gamma quadrant, I suppose. That seems dumb.
Because the truth of the matter is, though, is that I'm never coming up with the medical I need now because it all died. That's what happened.
Just like I'm never coming up with the exo.
Look
Like
at us!
ever.
Look at us kill the. We're killing all.
You actually chose to kill your medical. I didn't know that dilemma would punch my exo guy in the face.
Yeah. Well, in the sense of I chose to do it, in the sense of I just happened to send 3 medical and didn't realize that's what I was sending. It's like an idiot.
She turned 7, right?
Something like that. The funny thing is I actually have like enough medical in play that if it wasn't for the DNA clues, I could get through it. But the fact that I need 5 medical, ugh. I don't know that I have any. I don't think I have enough medical left in that deck. Period. End of story. Full stop. And if that's the case, I wonder. I feel like I'm probably farther ahead if I just like go pound that H out of the reallocate dividends. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's the decision. So we're going to fly to here. And then we're going to just figure some stuff out. Exterminating Cardassians is no longer a concern. I'm going to have the points I need to win. So the Teak's going to fly over there, but I'm just going to figure out who's going to go. You're staying behind. You're staying behind. They cannot beat God no matter what I do, so there's no point in caring about that.
You're like thinking that there's a God underneath allocate dividends.
I'm thinking that there's a possibility that there is one, but I'm coming to the realization that it really does not matter, like
You
at
just gotta
all.
eat it. You just gotta eat it.
I feel like
So
it's.
good.
I feel like it's gonna be. I don't know. I feel like there's gonna be a love interest scow over here. Is what I feel like there's gonna be.
Just go, man. Jeez, you're all thinking like this. Continental's a good shit. Go ahead and shit.
You're playing chess.
I'm playing fucking checkers. I'm not paying. I'm just gonna grab my guys. They're gonna go to a mission. They're gonna all die. That's the end. I'm gonna play 2 guys. Go through the wormhole. Go to Ultra Records with every single person that I have in play and see what happens. That's my entire turn.
All right. Crew 2 is gonna fly over, beam down, and try to blast away.
Crew 2 is gonna find buried alive for their trouble.
Okay.
More dilemmas on missions.
So it is a buried alive Cytherians combo, it appears.
No, you lie.
All right.
People don't do that. Buried alive Cytherians. Especially not on the end of the space line. Who would do that?
Anthro, computer skill.
Oh, I'm curious. Do I even have another exo? I do have 1 more exo in this entire deck.
Anthro, leadership, computer skill.
Never
But it's diplomacy, isn't it? It's diplomacy. All right. Give me a second.
Now I know why this deck's not competitive in the current meta. You just cannot get by a misinterpreted history at all. You just take it right in the face.
All right. Transporter skill on the ship. anthropology in the away team. I can't beat God no matter what, so whoever I leave behind, I'm gonna be okay with them dying. And then of course, Anthro Dippo computer skill on the ship to handle V'ger and Cytherians. Fine, if they face Cytherians, then so be it. Yeah, I have it split up. Crew 1's the planet, Crew 2's the ship.
Ship's good. Death
Ship's
Panthers
good.
count. Okay, and they go away.
Yep. And then there's just one dilemma left. That's what I suspected. Now,
Okay, now what?
well, the Breen warship that's over there doesn't have staffing, so that's fine. So, I guess I'm gonna have to give you one more turn. So I'll just we'll Dabo for whatever reason. That, and let's just get rid of the medical as well. Probing. Oh, there's Danar. So 6 more points.
Okay.
So now I am.
Great, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
This last turn was quite incredible.
You're up, sir. I gotta draw Danar.
I've slept almost the whole turn, but it was incredible.
Yep.
A lot of mission solving going on, a lot of tempting. All I'm doing, Kev.
What's that?
Go ahead, Jack.
Good night of sleep and sleep well, and yeah.
All right, you bowing out, Jules. Talk to you later. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. I hope I was fun.
Yep. All right, catch you later, Jules.
Okay, bye.
Bye. I don't think Jules is going to miss much. This game is going to end, I think, this turn or next turn. But
well, it depends. If you got female love interest garbage scow underneath here, then it's gonna not end on my turn. That's for sure.
It's no, that's you know what it is. I'm going through the wormhole with on the Regency 1. Everybody's going here. Everybody's going here. Because I cannot beat that dilemma ever. And I don't care. I'm going on with everybody. All my equipment and every person.
Okay.
So I do not have a choice in the matter. What do I got?
Stop someone first, and then it's Berserk Changeling.
Drag one from crew 1 into crew 2, and that's not going to be a problem.
No, because I'm turning it to your 2-hand weapons, I'm sure.
I have like 100 security. Oh, yeah, or guns.
Or just guns.
All right, guns.
Guns it is. Sun's up, guns up. All right.
Okay. So fun that fucking dead end. I'm looking for it.
All right, and then Eminion. So we stop someone first.
Okay, drag another one over to crew 2.
Okay. And then we're gonna kill a security.
1 security at planet or 1 engineer with the most dots is killed. Okay. I think actually technically your most is he the most dots? Because does he gain or
no, they don't gain.
Dots?
He doesn't gain dots, so
okay.
He's a 4-dot security.
Okay. He's a 4-dot security. He's a lot of dot security.
Yeah.
How many does he have? 6?
Yeah.
No, it's just him. Virile.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, no way it's 6.
Okay, and then you've already showed me the 2 security from the other guys.
Yeah.
First, we stop someone.
Okay.
Then I'm pretty sure you have the integrity.
I'm not. 4.
Oh no!
9. 9 and 4 is 13. And 5 is
18.
18. Here's a 6. 24.
Yep.
28.
Yep.
30 something. Okay, yeah.
Yep. So you got over it.
And then it's a duel, so you're going to get another stop for the REM fatigue.
Yep. Yeah, we didn't do that before, but that is how it's done. So.
Okay.
So we'll stop that person.
Okay, and then that's the last dilemma, right?
Yeah.
I need 2 comp and Tretch. Comp, Tretch. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
Or trashy.
Yep. There we go.
There we go. That was a nut buster. I knew I just had to go with everybody. Kept looking for a dead end.
All right. So,
Close game.
yeah, had I been able to go, this is what I would have done. I would have free played her, free played him and Drew, and then played another ship.
If you can sacrifice a ship to the god that you already know is there, it doesn't matter. Because you can solve it with whoever's left, right? Or you don't have enough people.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I would have been able to get there on my turn. Yeah.
You fly a ship there, it blows up to God. And then
fly the other ship and blow it up because I had enough people. I left people behind it at Cardassia as well. So
yeah, the Teak was only had like 2 guys on it, right? So everybody's on the planet.
Yeah, the Teak had 3 people. So
3 people didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think I actually learned something. This deck, which I love this deck, is absolutely not competitive right now, given the prevalence of archaeology dilemmas, but also the misinterpreted history is just going to smash this deck over the head.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's going to get by it.
Yeah, the reality of the situation is that like, I mean, if you can't come up with like enough like archaeology like when you need it, then you're probably just gonna keep bouncing off of things, you know.
The Ark's not the problem; it's the Exo.
Oh, it's the Exo. Okay.
I'll never pass that dilemma. This deck, the KCA, don't have law. Period. I don't think.
Oh, sure.
Oh wait, no, they do. They have this guy, Tree Par.
Oh, that's right. They have random tree part, don't they?
What's this? Dilemma required. So he would get by it, I guess. I didn't even realize that he would get by it. I don't think I had him in play.
You did for a while. You had him in play, but I think he was the person I killed. I killed him like a while back.
For something, yeah.
Because I was like, well, he had the law, so I was like, well, he hasn't faced my misinterpreted yet, so I guess I'll just kill him.
Okay. I stand corrected. I guess I just need to use Tree Par. I think I have 2. Yeah, I have 2 copies of him in here.
Yep.
But I only saw 1, and like Kevin's point, he died right away.
So what was over here?
Random person.
Morphogenic. Okay.
It's just dead end.
And then so yeah, it didn't matter. It was going to take me the 1 additional turn. So I was I was going second behind you in this game.
Oh yeah, the whole game. I mean, what do you think of that deck? The Squires rules, I honestly think, truly fucked my shit up. I've never encountered it before. I've never played against it, and it seems better than it does on the surface because you can't really prepare for it, right? I mean, like, there's no combo. It's just, what are you going to encounter?
Yeah, maybe it's just kind of like you do things and then you hope it works out because
yeah. I think the standard of like going with a few people is not good. When I went with a big ass team here, it seemed like I got through it, but then you run into the risk of running into a higher the fewer, right? A higher the fewer could be anywhere.
And then not only the higher the fewer, but then if you just happen to have like only like 1 medical or something, or you have like 2 medical and they disappear to the male's love interest or something, you could lose like everybody because you don't know where the love interest is going to show up. I hit it with you like right away.
You killed like 6 guys.
But I killed like 6 dudes. Let's also keep in mind that the fact that you're in the mirror quadrant all by yourself was a big deal because you had 6 or 7 or 8 dudes. No, it was Metron's Arena plus 4 to the Primal Urge plus 2 more to a love interest. Yeah, you had 7 dudes that instead of just being gone to an end of a space line, you could actually just pick them up and keep going.
Well, I think one turn they just beamed right up to the ship, like they went back to the outpost.
Yeah.
That was a powerful thing. There is some hope, I guess, for the solo quad. Running this one especially. Not a lot of people playing this deck right now.
Yeah.
But you're right. The Squire's rules with just relocation dilemmas. That's not anything I think to joke about. Like I would not want to encounter that if 7 of them go down. Like Kevin wasn't even battling, but if this is an Alpha Quadrant deck, you're all going to reallocate dividends, and then your body parts are being reallocated. You're just gonna cut
yeah, because they're flying over here to my reallocate dividends, and then my ship with my 4 guns is going to come over and just kill them all. So.
Well, I was saying that Tarkington, it's going to be a butcher shop. Those guys are going to get chopped into pieces. Yep. Every one of them.
Yep.
Fox, Brain, Primal Urge, and Love Interest.
Yeah.
That's pretty strong, I think. I don't think it's bad at all.
It's just playing it against a person in their own quadrant. It gets a lot less good, especially when like they just happen to be at one planet and you started your outpost at the other planet.
Well, this deck always does that. They're supposed to be right next to each other, and I just fucked that up.
No, I get that. I'm just saying that it's like even if I was playing against somebody who was in another quadrant, but they didn't start their outpost or whatever at the other planet that happened to show up at, it wouldn't have been. You would have had to spend like another turn picking them up and getting them and stuff like that. Yep. And this game came down to 1 turn. So
I would hope that your feelings are right about that deck. What else was under here? Nasty. That one's mattered. That's not going to be easy. I think this team could have possibly done that with some kind of art of diplomacy shenanigans, but they might have been stuck here if I'd tried it again.
Well, the art of diplomacy would have gotten you there. Well, you lost you would have had to the attendant, and
that's what I mean is you can't I've been told you can't halvesy it. I can't use this guy's treachery and that guy's treachery.
Yeah.
To 2.
So it has to be the attendant and Regent Worf and Security Chief Garrick.
You killed Garrick early in the game.
Yeah.
And you just had killed the other guy.
Garat. Yep.
The guy who looks like he's a professional wrestler.
Yep.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten through that. I definitely had to switch missions.
And it's funny because if this just would have been reversed, then I would have been able to hold off for 1 more turn. And
I mean, you live and die by the Squire's rules, right?
Yeah, exactly. That is how it goes. Yep.
That's totally random. Dead in the middle.
I know, right?
What the fuck is that shit? What about this one? The duels with Squire's rules. I didn't realize you could do that either. That's pretty slick.
Yeah.
You're just getting stops all day. Interesting.
Yeah.
I think it's cool.
I feel like it's not bad. I mean, my personal thought is that it's this little combo right here, is what I think that the Squire's rules is good, but I honestly think the Let Me Help is really what makes it actually get to a respectable level, because then the love interest, they turn into stop 1 and relocate 2, right? And then that's just significantly better. This one Let Me Help then turns into each one of these then counts for 3 dilemmas apiece, in my opinion, because you theoretically assume that your opponent's going to hit 2 love interests and a primal urge at some point along the way, maybe. And so at the very least, it counts.
I think you're more reasonable to hit 1 of them for sure. Yeah. I don't know about 3, because you're only going to have. You can't duplicate dilemmas, right?
No, you can't duplicate it, but there are
one male and a primal urge.
Yeah. So I would assume that if your opponent attempts 3 missions, it's they're going to find 1 for sure. They might find 2 of them.
Yeah.
At the very least, then this is basically and then of course the primal urge. Yeah, I suppose. The Let Me Help kind of in a sense it counts for 1 to 2 additional dilemmas, and then Squire's rules constantly stopping. The Squire's rules counts for I don't know how many dilemmas then, because every dilemma that's being faced is stopping somebody. So
it is better than I thought. I mean, and it would actually be an interesting to me, I mean, again, I love building decks with 20 dilemmas. If I ran these two and 20 dilemmas, I don't think that'd be fun for my opponent, because you don't have to. It doesn't have to be exactly 18, right?
No, it just has to be, and that only matters for let me help. I mean, Squire's rules doesn't say how many you have to have. Let me help. You need to have just 18. So
that would be kind of nasty, actually.
Yeah, but I
definitely
mean,
not a dilemma set you run in a solo quad deck.
Yeah, exactly. Because then you lose all that power. Like you're playing this if you're in the alpha quadrant, because then statistically speaking, you'll face mostly other alpha quadrant decks, and then this gets way stronger. But yeah,
I think it's honestly pretty good.
Yeah, I feel like it's good. It's just I mean, this game was like a lot of 1E games where it came down to just like you make a decision and you didn't realize how bad of a decision it was until until you got through the dilemmas.
Yeah, it's actually having played it now, it's a bit maddening. Like a top player generally is trying to figure it out. Like you were mathing through and figuring out exactly what the combo was without even seeing the cards. And against the Squire's rules, like I couldn't do that at any point. I sent like the team of guys who I wanted to go see a dilemma, and like I normally do here, I replenish workforce. But typically when I see it, I can kind of figure out what it is. Like let's say that's a Van Bremen special where it's the science combo, right? Where it's like a what is it, unscientific into scientific, and what's the one in the middle? Might be.
Oh, it's probably DNA clues.
I think it's Spock's brain now, actually.
Oh, is it? Probably Spock's brain now. Yeah.
Would pull the science.
Oh.
So let's say you hit unscientific method, right? Well, then I know I'm going to send like 5 science and blow through it. Well, not anymore, because the next one behind it might require security. Ta-da!
Yeah.
Or what? I mean, or it might be lack of prep. Ta-da! Like it's crazy.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop recording now. I hope everyone who's been watching this video has enjoyed it. I feel like this was a very entertaining game. I guess you can add this game to the pantheon of going second is a disadvantage, I guess. But I don't really necessarily feel that way. I don't feel like me going second was the deciding factor in this game at all. So.
Dilemma Fortress was.
Yeah, exactly. Dilemma Fortress was because, it happened repeatedly where I can get through 3 dilemmas rather easily, and then the 4th one is the one that would be, this is what's slowing me down. So, I mean, that's definitely an argument for the 22 dilemma set. So
20 plus, boys and girls. Your mind will explode when you can start using 4-card combos.
Yeah, 4-card combos really are strong.
I'm a Thomas Weinberg. I think he's the first one who did it. Convert. We talked actually once. He was at our same tournament I was at out in San Diego, and we had this long conversation about how insane it is to just try to build 4-card combos compared to 3. I can't take any credit. I was like, I'm going to do that from now on, and now I do it pretty much all the time.
Yep. So anyway, that's this was. My attempt at just trying to make We All Serve be at least reasonable. I feel like it, I may have been unfairly harsh on it. Like the restrictions on it, I feel like they're not nothing, but I was able to put something together with it. And it's fine, but this was basically 2 mission win, trying to just blast Krisari for like 45 to 50, and then try to do orb negotiations, and just, I'm within a region, so it's super reliable to do. And then obviously rounding the corner was Dabo, Victory is Life, and then I also had the Exterminate Cardassians in the sideboard. So, I feel like rounding the corner with this, it was pretty reliable, especially since one would almost usually expect to face the Cythereans at Krisari instead. So anyway, that was my deck. I hope everyone enjoyed watching this video. Thanks for watching. May the profits be with you.